Hi class, welcome to session 5, unit 4 of Human Resource Management course, Employee Placement, Movement on the Job 2. At the end of this session, we should be able to differentiate clearly between employee demotion and relieving duties for employees. We should be able to describe what it means to send an employee on relieving duties or reappoint an existing employee. What is demotion? A demotion is the movement of an employee from one job grade to a lower one. So you move from one job grade to a lower job grade. Assuming you are at grade 7, you can be demoted to grade 5, grade 1, or to grade 6. Demotion need not be an immediate lower grade. So assuming you are at grade 7, you don't necessarily have to be demoted to grade 6. You can be demoted to a grade or 2 or more grade lower than your immediate grade. So as I said, you can be demoted to grade 1, grade 3, or grade 5, not necessarily to grade 6 from grade 7. Demotion is a punishment to an employee. So if you are being demoted, you are being punished. So relieving duties of an employee is temporary. This is when an employee takes over the duties of another employee based on the other employee's request for leave. The leave may be annual, maybe a maternity leave or a casual leave, a day, a few days, or some weeks. So what we mean to say by relieving duties is an employee assumes the duties of the other employee in addition to his or her duties. And this employee that you are going to assume his duties, you are relieving the employee of the duties so that the employee can go on a leave, be it annual leave, a maternity leave, or a casual leave. Reposting. Reposting an employee entails assigning an employee to his day schedule in any organization to a branch or geographical area. So what it means is after you have, let's assume, after you've recruited and selected an employee for a job vacancy, the process of sending the employee to a particular unit in an organization at a particular place is what we mean by posting. So you post the employee. Let's say national service. You've applied that you want to work nationality region. The process in which they post you to at the Ghana Education Service, the process in which they post you to North Sontreso Teaching Academy is what we mean by posting. They've sent you to a particular organization, any part of any branch, any geographical area when it comes to an organization setting is what we mean by posting an employee. So we post you to an organization to go and do your duties. Reposting, however, is reassigning an employee to another branch or area of the same organization to assume, not resume, duty normally on first appointment. So when we repost you, we are not asking you to go and reassume your work. However, when we repost you, you are now going there as if it's your first posting. So when you are reposted, it is your first posting in that particular branch, in that particular geographical area. So when you are reposted, you assume the same duties, that is, if it has not been redefined for you, in the same organization at a different branch or geographical area where you assume your duties on the first appointment date. Please, I hope you get the difference clear. Reappointment. Reappointment of an existing employee occurs when the employee in question has the requisite qualification and work experience for another job within the same organization and is so appointed. When we say reappointment, let's assume you are an existing employee in an organization and there is a vacancy. When there is vacancy, you have the right qualification per the job criteria and you have the work experience. So within the same organization, they can reappoint you after you've gone through the recruitment and selection process to assume that position. Please, I hope you understand. So reappointment is of an existing employee in question who has a requisite qualification and work experience for another job in the same organization. Thus, they appoint you to assume that particular duties. We have learned about demotions, relieving duties, reposting, and reappointment of employees. Thank you. Let's meet in the last session of Unit 4.